And President Lee has made Japan his first overseas stop before heading to Washington. The visit marks the resumption of the so-called shuttle diplomacy with Tokyo, as well as his initiative to strengthen three-way cooperation with the U.S. Our Soo-young reports.
President Lee Jae Myung has underscored his push to stabilize bilateral ties with Japan and bolster trilateral cooperation with the United States. As the president visits Tokyo before Washington, D.C., a diplomatic analyst told Arirang that the move is unprecedented for a South Korean leader, sending a message to both Japan and the U.S.
In the past, Korea-Japan relations were largely seen as a bilateral issue, but it has become increasingly apparent that good relations are necessary for solid Korea-U.S. ties. So, demonstrating that Korea-Japan shuttle diplomacy is functioning well can be a useful card for Korea with regard to the U.S.
Lee's Japan trip not only marks a strong break from the tradition of new Korean leaders heading to the White House first, it also stands out as past progressive presidents prioritized Beijing over Tokyo as the second capital of outreach. Tokyo officials had feared that the new Korean leader might adopt an anti-Japan stance, revisiting historical sticking points. However, Lee's remarks since his inauguration, pledging continuity and improving bilateral ties, have now been put into action, with the resumption of top-level shuttle diplomacy, reciprocal visits between Seoul and Tokyo.
His recent interview with the Yomiuri Shimbun elaborates on his approach. If you look closely, he said he will accept past intergovernmental accords, such as on the issue of comfort women and wartime forced labor reached during conservative administrations. That is something that reassures the Japanese government.
And according to Dr. Kim Soo-hyun, the newspaper devoted 9 full pages to the interview, a rare gesture that shows how seriously Japan views the South Korean outreach. He further expressed hope for a new breakthrough declaration with Japan, inspired by the 1998 Kim Dae-jung Obuchi Declaration, when Japan expressed remorse for its brutal colonial rule, while Korea pledged a new era of bilateral ties.
Aside from discussing security cooperation within the trilateral framework with the U.S. and the denuclearization of the Korean Peninsula, economic cooperation will likely be the main priority, supported by cultural and people-to-people exchange, while historical disputes are handled separately.
Seoul is set to name a new ambassador to Japan, Lee Hyuk, a veteran diplomat who served 3 terms in Tokyo, providing further impetus towards building a future-oriented relationship.
Rather than sending a political figure with limited knowledge of Japan, appointing a seasoned diplomat shows President Lee's practical approach to shaping bilateral relations.
Kim says the Tokyo visit now sets the stage for critical talks in Washington, likely to touch upon trilateral cooperation, along with trade, defense cooperation, and handling North Korea. Soo-young, Arirang News.